That's right, Paul, and it is a measure, I guess, of the desperation of his rivals. They are taking this to him now because they know they're running out of time and they can't afford to wait for April. They're also trying to paint him as out of touch because his campaign and the candidate himself has acknowledged that he's paying probably an effective tax rate of roughly 15%, a lot less than most Americans are paying. Yes. That's because as a wealthy American, his personal fortune, something of the order of 190 to 250 million US dollars, he's living off interest and dividends, but he is holding to that line that he will release his tax returns in the normal way, probably in April, and as you say, this whole contest could be decided well and truly by then.
And that 15% mark, it's not really about wealth for American voters. It would be more about that fairness. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah, absolutely. But his opponents are trying to portray him as out of touch. You'll remember that flub in a previous debate where he reached across the stage to Rick Perry offering a handshake bet for $10,000. Now, that immediately put in the minds of most people, ordinary Americans watching, well, who can just bet $10,000 like that? He has a number of homes. He's very wealthy. He's easily the most cashed up candidate right now because he's got this momentum out of Iowa and New Hampshire. And his opponents, whose campaigns are increasingly running on fumes, know that South Carolina really is the time for them to make a stand and demonstrate to their financial backers, as much as voters, that they can be serious candidates and actually challenge Mitt Romney.
Now, Craig, these negative ads from the super PACs keep coming, and is it working for Mitt Romney that Ron Paul is still hammering Newt Gingrich and they're all attacking each other still?
They are all attacking each other, but last night Rick Santorum and Newt Gingrich really ganged up on Mitt Romney over his super PAC. These super PACs are extraordinary. It's impossible to underestimate the impact that they are having this time because rules have been lifted, really allowing private groups to spend unlimited amounts supporting candidates so long as there's no direct connection to those candidates. Yeah. They have all sorts of names: endorse liberty, make us great again, restore our future, etc. But pity for a moment the poor South Carolinian in this primary race. It's estimated they will see an ad up to 180 times on television. And these super PACs, these political action committees, are outspending the candidates 2 to 1. Yeah. Now, last night, Mitt Romney appeared to decry the power of the super PACs, questioning whether this was a good thing in the American system. But since then, his campaign and the candidate have been careful to say that they think it's very important the messages in these super PAC ads are accurate, but he's not necessarily against super PACs themselves.
What's all this doing to the polls? What are they telling us? Is Mitt Romney likely to have his lead diminished?
I think you can expect numbers to close up as we count down now. The primary in South Carolina is this weekend, but the latest poll out today, it's a Monmouth University poll, has Mitt Romney ahead on 33%, Newt Gingrich 22%, the rest trailing behind there. There is evidence, strong evidence, that social conservatives, the Tea Party supporters, evangelicals, they really are split between Santorum, Gingrich and Perry. That is allowing Mitt Romney to come through the middle with that 33% support. National figures are showing that increasingly Republicans believe Mitt Romney is going to be their nominee.
And Mitt Romney mentioned in that debate, I believe, about focusing now on President Obama. But Mr. Santorum has likened Mr. Romney's policies to Obama. Is Mitt Romney the only one now who's looking far enough forward for the Republicans?
Oh no, the other candidates are having plenty of pot shots at Barack Obama as well, but Mitt Romney's being very careful. He's calibrated his campaign quite carefully. He is not attacking the others nearly as much as they are attacking him. They really have to, because as we've discussed, South Carolina is just so important for them to make a stand if they are going to make this a longer nomination battle, because the contest after South Carolina is Florida, big state, really expensive market, and if you are a financial supporter of Rick Santorum or Newt Gingrich, you want to see that your guy can stand up to Mitt Romney before you really want to pledge lots of money for a very expensive contest that's coming in Florida.